Good morning folks, how are you doing? Well, I'm just at work, yes. Been at Isle of Man Post Office for 18 years, and for the last 2 years I've been working this machine, helping to anyway. I was a postman for 16 years, but my knees are getting knackered now, so I just come here a couple of hours a day, here and there, and run this thing here. So when I finished here, I'm going to go up to Ramsey on the bus and look at some closed pubs where the buildings are still there, and we'll go for a couple of pints and have a chat. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Hiya folks, how are you doing? Well, we're just up north of the island in the second biggest town in the Isle of Man, Ramsey. So we're just up here on the harbour, lovely setting, and it's a beautiful day, it really is nice. Now before we go to the pub today, I'm going to take you around some of the closed pubs of Ramsey. Ramsey's suffered from closed pubs over the last few years, and it's such a shame. And the first one is just behind me now, and it's called the Old Bridge. Yeah, there it is, the bridge, just there. And yeah, it's a shame. It was a good pub. It was an 1830s pub, and it closed down, I reckon, late 90s, very late 90s or early 2000s. If anyone knows the true time it closed down, let me know in the comments. But that's it, yeah, the bridge, such a shame. So we're going to take you around the other pubs now, but meanwhile, just take you back to that. Oh, look at that, fantastic. Right, see you in a minute. Well, this is good timing, the electric train leaving Ramsey to Douglas. There it is, look at that. Fantastic. There, lovely electric train, great. So, this is the sad sight just behind me. This is the Britannia Pub. Yes, the Britannia opened in 1847, and they had a good regular clientele. You had a darts team, a pool team, and the brewery, Okells Brewery, sadly closed it down in 2014, and it's been in that state ever since, and it's such a shame because it was a fantastic boozer in its time. So that's Britannia. So this fine looking building was built in the 1890s, and it's called the Saddle, a pub owned by Okells Brewery. And it's a lovely building, but in 1988 the brewery changed it into a nightclub called Nightlife, and I spent many a happy hour on the dance floor shaking a mean leg in there. Unfortunately in 2014 it shut down, and it's been shut ever since, which is 10 years ago now. So I can't keep going around the closed pubs. Let's go and find a pub what's open, and let's go and find the Isle of Man pub of the year 2023, the Trafalgar. One of my channel members,
Carl Jock, and I'm the landlord.
Oh,
of the
Carl,
Mitre.
yeah, he's a landlord of the Mitre,
He's landlord of the Mitre, but you know, he's going to do a wonderful thing about the best pub in.
No, I'm doing that. I'm doing a pub about closed pubs of Ramsey.
Eh?
Closed pubs of Ramsey, and doing a thing like, you know, there's quite a few now. I've got 5 of them, isn't there, around here? But,
there's the Brit, the Stanley.
Yeah.
Well, what else is there?
Well, the Stanley and the Brit, the Central's reopened, but it's like the what do you call it? The Saddles, the pub, wasn't it?
So you
got
the Nightlife,
the bridge over there was a pub.
Yeah. I mean, you're going really back, the Viking.
Yeah. So he's going back a bit, like, so quite a few
Prince
really.
Of Wales, where the lifeboat station. Yeah. You speak to the old Ramsey boys, they'll be telling you another 40 more.
Right, cheers, Carl. Anyway. See you later. So that's Carl from the Mitre. Now I did a review on the Mitre. It's a good pub. So anyway, yes. So I've just been in the Trafalgar, got a pint of Brains SA, 4.2%, Brains Brewery from Cardiff. This beer's been going for years, it's fantastic. And it was called SA because it was called Skull Attack. 4.2 for a beer them days, back in the 70s, was regarded as strong, but now it's like a session ale. Anyway, Brains SA, full-bodied, well, maybe not full-bodied, maybe medium-bodied, but nowadays it used to be full-bodied when it was regarded as strong, but medium-bodied, bitter. Let's have a go. And I don't think that's changed much. It's really a nice malty bitter. It's got a lovely malt background. Fruity hops regarding a little bit of berry there maybe, but it's got a lovely long finish. And Brains SA is a cracking beer. Now this pub here, the Trafalgar, not only was it 2023 Isle of Man pub of the year, It was 2023 regional pub of the year, which included West Pennines, Lancashire, parts of Cumbria, and it made it to the top 4 of the CAMRA's National Pub Awards, and it was only beaten in second place by the Tamworth Tap in Staffordshire. Very good pub that. So the Trafalgar, to represent the Isle of Man in the top 4 of the CAMRA National Beer Pub Awards is fantastic effort. Yes, so we're going to go down here and have another look at a closed pub and then one more at the end. So meanwhile, I'll just carry on supping this, and Brains SA 4.2% from the Brains Brewery, Cardiff. Marvellous. Oh, it's a great pint this. I'm loving this. Fantastic. Cheers. So there it is, that's Trafalgar. Just took my pint pop back now, and yeah, it's a cracking pub. An Oldham brewery own it. Should be proud of what they've done to that pub. It's got a great coal fire, and even lets dogs stand at a bar. It's fantastic. Look, it's a really great pub, Trafalgar. Fantastic. The fellow I was talking to before, Carl Jocken, he runs that pub there, the Mitre Hotel. Yeah, he owns that. That's good as well. So yeah, and the timber building there, it's a commercial. So all them 3 pubs are still thriving. But unfortunately, this one we're coming to now isn't thriving, and it's called the Stanley Hotel. And you just see it there, the Stanley, sadly shut in 2020 in March when the COVID period kicked in, and it was a great quayside pub, and it's right opposite the swing bridge there. Look, the swing bridge after just going out there. And no, I used to like the Stanley, a very underrated working class locals pub, and the Okells brewery used to own it, or still do own it, didn't do it proud really, and it's a shame it shut down and it's never reopened. So that's the Stanley, such a shame. Right, so finally, good news story. The Central pub behind me, the Central Hotel, has reopened. Yes, that's a great news. I was a bit gutted about the Stanley closing and not reopening, because that pub dates back from the 1830s and there's a good pub on the quayside. But the good news is the Central is reopened. Paulette is leasing it off Okells Brewery and giving it a go, and let's go in and support it. So let's go in the Central right now and have a pint. Cheers. So, a bit of a good news story. The Central has reopened. Great news. It closed down during the COVID period of March 2020, and it never reopened. The Okells Brewery owned it, never reopened. Unfortunately, last May or April, Paulette took it on as a lease from the Okells Brewery and decided to give it a go. Yeah, and it's got live music on, lovely coal fire just there. The only beer they've got on is Okells Bitter. It's maybe just tied to that, but she's given it a go, and well done, and the locals have come back, and I feel like if you put on a couple of ales on, a couple of different ales on, more people would come in. I would. If you put Fix and Double Peculiar on it, I'd be here every week. It's a cosy pub, it really is. 2 rooms. It used to be a High Bailiff residence, and it was built pub in 1889. The exterior of the pub has not changed. It's exactly the same as it was since them days. Fantastic, anyway. It's ideal for watching the TT racing. The bikes fly past here. We've got a beer garden at the back there, and it's really good. It's getting busy now. A lot of people just turned up. So I've got an audience. Oh no. Anyway, so yeah. So it's really good, a pub reopening, isn't it? You know what I mean? So anyway, it's the Okells bit. I reviewed this in the bridge a few videos ago, and it's straightforward, no nonsense, 3.7% bitter. On its day, it's a good pint. Let's give it a start. Yes, it's got
Still got all she told. Like you said before. I set it up for a nice little light, you know. The office.
It's on form, it's steady, it's Okells bitter. It's never going to blow your socks off, but good session ale, it's fine. And it's good condition, so anything what's in good condition, it's got good malts, decent hops, I'm happy with. That's fine by me.
You finished.
Anyway,
Why didn't you go?
I was thinking the other day about my mum and dad, and I came from a broken home, you know that? I came from a broken home. My dad was terrible at DIY,
6-year-old, 3-year-old,
and Sam was
6-year-old,
dyslexic, remember? And when I swore, she used to wash my mouth out with soup.
4 females and then 2 males, because the tortoise is male.
Jokes get worse, mate. Jokes get worse.
Not really, no.
I laid it, I only got 11.
So anyway, I'm really pleased this pub's reopened central. It's back to 7 pubs in Ramsey now, isn't it? Good news, isn't it? So, yeah. Got to keep the pubs going. I think we should all make an effort to go to the pub at least once a month. I go a couple of times a week, but not everyone can afford it. But to be honest, drinking a pint for £3.50 in here, and drinking a can of craft beer which is full of artificial adjuncts and all that for about £4, it's only 330ml can. Coming here every time, warm fire, social, telly on, fantastic. Can't beat the one of the pubs. So, that's my little tour around Ramsey of closed pubs. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate anyone who subs, and you can have any comments or whatever. Thank you very much. And it's the Okells bitter, 3.8%.
Confusion this morning.
Steady as you go. Cheers, thank you.